Conformity Antidote. Melting one snowflake at a time. Get ready to be triggered. Here they come, the leaders of the new church, Reverend Cuz and Deacon Tex.
Hello, viewers!
Hello, viewers!
Welcome to another Conformity Antidote, and we hope that you had a very Merry Christmas.
Yes, very Merry Christmas.
And hopefully you got what you wanted, and if you didn't, hopefully you took care of that.
Exactly. Or you went right out the very next day and said, in return, what you didn't want and got what you wanted. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. But anyway, did you have a good Christmas?
Yes, I did. Did you?
Yes, it was very nice.
Yes, it was.
Enjoyed it.
It was very nice.
It's Merry Christmas. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
Yes.
For Pete's sake.
That's right. And getting ready to head to the new year. And so hopefully your Ewans are going to have hopefully got some plans for 2020. I know Conformity Antidote has some plans for 2020.
Yes.
One of which, it's not completed, but one of which we are in our new studio.
Yes.
It's not complete yet. We're almost there, but it's going to be much better.
Yes, it already is.
It already is better. We got more room.
We moved from one area of the cellar to another area of the cellar. Well, it's like a better part of the cellar.
Much better.
Yeah, it's not as musty and dreary.
And we cleaned it.
Yes, and it's clean.
And it's clean.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, that's all I got for now. I mean, for our little introductions.
Yes, I think so. I don't think I have anything else to
Okay.
add.
Well, if that is the case, then I believe it is time to get into a little bit of news. It's not Chinese New Year. It's Fat Boy Cookie Boy New Year.
Oh, yes.
So you stuff your face and act drunk.
Oh, yes.
Fall on the street.
Fall down on the street.
Fat bastard.
Fat paso. We have more. Stay out of the gym drunk. We talk about more later. And hurry up and open China Garden, damn it.
China Garden.
I just saw I was telling Reverend Cuz, I just saw in the paper that they wished everybody a happy new year and they'd see us soon. Well, it ain't. Come on now. They had the fire. We want to go. And you know that place is going to be packed. So
No, you got that right.
the best Chinese for those of you who don't know, China Garden is the best Chinese restaurant in Frederick, Maryland.
Fredneck.
Yes. It's been voted that for like years and years and years. And so we miss it. We miss you.
We do miss it.
Yes, I do miss some good Chinese food.
All right. So kicking us off is good old Ralph Northam. Well, it's not so much him as it is the Washington Compost.
WAPO.
That's why I like to call it. The Washington Compost seems to have reversed their kind of
Stance
on, because they were like banging on him, say, hey, this is not the way. Well, now they're just praising him, and they say they were wrong to call for his resignation.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Really?
Isn't that nice?
So if this was I don't know, conservative that had this, you'd be rioting in the streets. But old Ralph Northam here, who's which really actually right on the heels of this, right? Isn't that when he was with the old what's her name, and they proposed the after birth abortion?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. All right. So tell you what, take the whole blackface thing that he did, and just for the simple fact that he was he's looking to implement that, he ought to resign for it, which is after if the abortion for whatever reason doesn't work, the baby comes out of the womb. This jackass still thinks, oh yeah, you could still kill the baby.
And I'd say if they do that, then you also do away with the mother too. Kill two birds with one
Well,
stone.
I think we got in something a little for the doctor.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because at that time it's a child. That's a murder. I mean, however you. I mean, I think it's murder before, but this one leaves no doubt. But again, the Washington Compost, being the piece of crap rag that it is, they're praising him back, and so they're fine with it. They're praising him again. Oh, he's doing such a wonderful job. We love the man.
Well, see, that's the problem, isn't it? The thing is, always everybody should be given like the opportunity, like a second chance or whatever, or so on and so forth.
I agree.
But however, it's the hypocrisy of the whole thing is that it is true. If the roles were reversed, if this was a Republican candidate or if it was a Republican governor in there that did this, if this was, let's say, the Maryland governor, Governor Hogan doing this, holy cow, they would want him. It doesn't matter what he would have done. They would have wanted him gone, and gone. And now they're just, because they have the same political leanings. They're like, oh, well, he's doing a good job. It's a good thing he didn't leave. It's like, but they wouldn't have done that for the other side. So that's the biggest point. Mm-hmm. People deserve a second chance, but when you don't give somebody, people like talking a lot of lip service about that. Oh, I think we ought to give them a second chance, unless I don't like them. Yeah. And then they need to rot in hell.
Because this is the same jackass that was busting Kavanaugh's ass when they were in confirmation.
Right.
Which again, no evidence, nothing. But he was calling for his resignation.
Yeah, that was unproven there, Mr. Northam.
Piece of shit.
Which one are you? We're gonna take votes. Which one you think is Ralph Northam? I think it's this guy.
I think it's the blackface.
I think it's the blackface dude.
Yeah. And
I have a feeling his attorney general's in the Ku Klux. There we go.
No, that's the lieutenant general or lieutenant governor.
Oh, lieutenant
the
governor.
Black guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
attorney general. Oh my bad.
Speaking of which, yeah, and then I wonder if Washington Post mentioned about the rapists that's still in office who's suing. Get this now, he's suing CBS for millions of dollars for defamation of character because CBS aired interviews with the two women that are accused him of rape, and now he's suing CBS for defamation of character.
I thought all victims should be heard. Isn't that what they said?
Well, there again, it depends on what side of the political aisle you're on.
You see, hypocrisy.
So
it's bull. It's bull. But anyway, so good. Good one there. Compost. Your
yes. Well, that's the state of Virginia down south. That we're going to mention them here shortly. It just kind of goes hand in hand to what's happening.
Yeah, but see, that like Northern Virginia is a completely different world than like Southern Virginia. Southern Virginia, you still got the good old boys, this, that, and the other, and you got like a good, Southern state. This North freaking Virginia, you got all the freaking liberal pieces of trash.
It's a bleed over of D.C. That's all it is it's D.C. South.
Yeah. So and anyway, all right. So next we got So in the last they just took it wasn't a survey. They did a Congressional Budget Office about incoming money into the government. So U.S. companies what is that again? What is it?
Repatriate.
Thank you. Which I had to look that up. I'm not the brightest person on the planet.
That means they're coming back.
Yes.
Expatriate means that you've left the country.
Yes.
Repatriating means you're coming back.
Correct. And it means the money is coming, and so there is an estimated $1 trillion that has come back since the Trump tax cuts, which was middle of last year, whatever
Something
it was.
like that.
So, so with the liberals and the Democrats and the socialists, they said, well, those tax cuts don't mean all the rich people are going to get tax cuts, and all the poor people are going to suffer. Well, no, I know I got a tax cut as a middle class, and so did all these businesses. And guess what? Then $1 trillion came back into the country. That's not to mention once the USMCA kicks in, the new trading agreement. Once that really kicks in, we're going to get a whole bunch more money back after that. You watch, man. It's crazy. And blue collar worker salaries are up by I think it was 16%. First increase or that's worth a damn in decades.
Yes.
So, again, that's fine. You hate Trump, I don't really give a shit. But what he's doing is working for the country in every sense. So
they're having a hard time. They're going to have a hard time knocking him off the economy podium. They've been talking about that left and right. That's the one. And, and of course they're going to try. They're trying to say, "Oh, it's not as good as people make it out to be." Well,
okay, okay, but that's fine. But which one do you want to compare it to?
Yeah, no.
During Obama, during Bush, during Clinton. Actually, I think Clinton. Because Clinton, I think in Clinton's second term, we actually got a nice upswing. Not even half as much we got now, but it was a good upswing. And that was Clinton, and it was the Republican Congress on that one. But anyway, we took an upswing. But so things are working. And again, so here's what's gonna be funny. The only thing they're gonna be able to bust him on is his rhetoric and stuff. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. Here's what's come back and bite him in the ass. You got people like Bernie and Elizabeth Warren calling him like the devil and this, that, and the other. And it's like, okay, fine, but your rhetoric isn't any better.
Right.
So at least he's got a record to stand on. So, yeah, you guys are I mean, think about it. I mean, I'm not trying to be an ass, but look at Elizabeth Warren, okay? Could you imagine Pocahontas? Could you imagine her being in a I don't know, say United Nations or wherever or whatever else, like a G12, 12 summit, whatever, representing it. Woo-hoo! She's running up to the podium. I mean, come on, man.
I'll make you drinks.
Yes. I mean, it has nothing to do with her being a woman. It has to do with her just being a airhead.
Yes.
Come on. Or Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie could be old, sleeping on the stand or whatever. Well, it's funny now that the far left is pushing the idea or floating the idea of a Bernie AOC ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to go far. Well, they've even talked about it. I was watching a show. I'm not going to mention the name, but I was watching a show and they were talking about why the fact that Joe Biden and Buttigieg is actually polling pretty good numbers, and they're supposedly about compared to like Bernie and Warren and stuff like that, why they're pulling ahead in this. You know why? Because people, I know there ain't no Democrats watching this, but you people, you're losing, and even Obama knows it because Obama's even made the comment, you're losing your base. Your base is not these far left Antifa nut jobs. Your base is moderate liberals, if there is such a thing, according to Reverend Cuz, but you're losing moderate liberals. So go ahead and go with Bernie, but they ain't going to win. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I mean, and that's why Joe Biden, even though Joe Biden's like, old creepy Joe, and, do we get rid of, there it is. That's the reason why they're pulling ahead. Because moderate Democrats don't want Bernie Sanders. They don't want Elizabeth Warren because she's been caught in so many lies. They can't keep track of them all. It's just they're done. They're done. They want somebody that's like somewhat normal, I guess you could say.
Well, yeah, but a lot of the Democrats you have. I mean, even though I bust on them a lot, which doesn't. Anyway,
I know.
they kind of bring us up. But you got a lot of Democrats that are I would consider probably moderate Democrats, and they're not ones that want this crazy socialist crap.
Free everything for everybody.
And what the thing is, you have the media is the one that's perpetuating this far left. Oh, this is what everybody wants. No, they don't.
You've actually got MSNBC and CNN pushing for the leftist, the far left agenda. They're pushing AOC. Every chance they get, they put her in front of the TV, and they're putting Bernie in front of the TV and Elizabeth Warren about their free. Well, that's because anything's free. Okay, who doesn't remember back in the day, back when we were like in our 20s, and it's like, hey, so and so is having a party. Well, they got a free keg. Okay, I'm there. So
I don't really like him, but if he's got the keg, I'm rolling up in there.
Or wait a minute, what's the beer? What does it matter? It's free. You're right. It's I'll drink whatever's in the keg. It's free. So that's what these. I know it's usually like Coors, yeah. But that's exactly what's going on. They're going up there, free college, free health care, free this, free that, and it's like, okay, and people are just like, all right, that sounds great, free, I like it.
Yay.
Hey, but they ain't saying how's it going to be free? We're not going to talk about that right now. We'll worry about that
later. Just vote for me.
Yeah, vote for me,
and then we'll figure it out. Down the road.
And then what's going to happen is they'll get in office and they'll be like, I just realized we really can't do it, right now. We're going to work on it later, but we can't do it right now.
We need to tax the rich even more.
Yeah, except for their elitist donors.
Yeah.
Which most of the millionaires in the United States are all registered Democrats, so figure that one out. How's that one work?
How does that work?
I don't know.
I'm right.
Anyway.
Anywho. Next. Oh, did I not do? Oh, I forgot to do Fairfax.
Oh,
sugar nuts. Anyway, here's the next one. So I don't have a picture for it. Fairfax County, Virginia. So here's another thing about freaking Northern Virginia. All right. So what they've done is the Frederick County School Board has allowed one excused absence per year to allow the students to protest. And this is students in 7th through 12th grades will be allowed 1 day off per year to do that. Okay. Here. Okay, a lot of the times the students that are going out there protest is the ones that need to keep their ass in school anyway because they're dumb as a bag of hammers. Mm-hmm. 2, they're out there protesting on crap that they do not know anything about, and also they're a lot of them are led by these freaking liberal ass teachers. Now my wife's a teacher, and I'm not saying not all teachers are like that, but Fairfax County does have quite a few because I've read some of the stuff that they've got going on. But so you have, these liberal teachers that they're taking them out there. I mean, I tell you what though. So my daughter's in college, and you want to get her riled up. Ask her about her social issues professor.
Oh my gosh,
this woman's dumb as a bag of hammers, and she knows nothing about which she talks about. And so anyway, Brandy, we can. We can if you're asking us. I just saw you put the Twitter stuff up. Yeah, we can read.
Well, no, she's on YouTube.
No, it's Twitter.
I thought that's the YouTube symbol.
No, right there. That's YouTube.
Right.
Oh, what did she say?
She said, "Can you see me on comments on Twitter?"
Oh, sorry. No. Yeah,
no.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
No,
we cannot see the stuff on Twitter. Unfortunately, comments.
Just YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah, unfortunately, Twitter, for some reason, the chat that we have with our streaming service doesn't pick up on Twitter. I don't know why. Anyway. Fairfax County schools allowing day protest.
Well,
okay. Which I'm always halfway again, but the problem is you get people who are, I mean, again, and here's the thing. Here's the thing with me. Protests. Those protests work? No. They don't. Okay? So you're just taking about a school what? Now, if you want to take a day in school to teach them about things that are going on, or even, you know what, even have a debate or even a discussion about where you
Right.
where you lie
On a topic.
On a topic.
Pick like a hot button topic or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say for instance right now the big one obviously is the impeachment stuff. Have a debate on both sides in the class in your class about what's going on with the impeachment.
Right. But just letting them out the door.
There you go.
Mean, half
Have
of them,
fun.
well, I say more than half of them are going to go home and just play Xbox.
I don't know what I don't know. What do you think? I wish they would have had that back when we were in school.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wouldn't have gotten in trouble. Then that would have been one day I wouldn't have gotten in trouble for.
No,
my mom would have been like, "Where the hell you been at?
No, because
Protesting?
You still would have forced your dad's signature.
Yeah, I know.
You still would have got in trouble.
I know. But this is my take on it, and I wonder if somebody's going to do an experiment on this. So Fairfax County is going to do this. They're allowing the students from first off, I'm not
seventh grade.
I'm not too
really?
sure having letting 12 and 13-year-olds off school to go into D.C. or whatever and protest. That's a little.
I'm sure
hairy.
they'll be with somebody.
Right.
Still though, 7th and 8th grade. Come on, man.
My thing is this. Okay, depending on what they protest. All right, so I understand. The teachers are probably like, okay, climate change, go. And go out against Trump, go against abortion, go. But then all of a sudden, let's say you have a bunch of kids that are like Tea Party, for instance, for higher tax, keeping taxes on stuff like that. No, we're having a test that day. I'm sorry, you're gonna need to stay in. We can't let you have that day off. Or anti-abortion protests. Well, we have another test that day. I'm sorry. If you go, we're going to mark you unexcused. But the very next day is the pro-abortion protest. Everybody go. Have fun. Have fun. They're having a weenie roast. Or is that a fetus roast? I'm not sure. So that's what I'd be curious about. Is it all inclusive? So if a student is right-leaning or whatever in their thought processes, or would they be able to go to a person? Now I understand, not going to like a KKK rally or some shit like that. But
I would disagree with that too. But again, if you're
open a door,
the right
that
to
is
protest,
true. If you open the door to everybody and you put it in the books. I
wouldn't let my kids go to a KKK rally.
Even though they're scumbags. Yeah,
but if you're gonna allow them for this, if you're gonna allow them to protest, they have the right to protest. If you're gonna give them that day, then they could go to the KKK rally. I mean, I don't know, all probably 10 of you.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, whatever.
Anyhow,
and your parent, I would say your parents have to approve it anyway. Now, if your parents, approve you to go to a KKK rally, well, then I guess we know what's going on there
in that household. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Anyway, all right.
So
Anywho,
that's screwed up.
That's it.
So we'll just wait and see what happens on that.
Yeah, wait for that.
So that was our news.
We're done.
Yes, and we should be,
and we will be. All right. So next topic. So the topic. So we want to start where we left off last week, where we didn't get to the we finished off with the worst gift we ever got.
Yeah, Christmas stuff.
But what we didn't go over is what we consider bullshit Christmas gifts.
Yes. And but a caveat to that before Reverend Cuss starts. As he's naming this stuff off, if anybody out there watching has received any of these gifts, first off, okay, well, sorry. And let us know. And let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know if you really enjoyed it, that we're wrong, way off base. Beano. I know what? I could have used that. I could have used that Wednesday night.
See, now here's
all that turkey and
So here's also the thing. If you might have got a gift at say 10, which is a complete bullshit gift.
Right.
But you might get the same gift at say 40.
Right.
Like say socks. For you gotta get socks on the kid. I'm gonna take the damn socks, shove them up your ass.
Well, yeah.
But now if you give me socks, I'm like, hey, I'm all about the socks.
Well, you're all about clothes. Well, all right. I'm gonna one thing before we get going into the list. I don't understand this. My family, my background of family has never done this, but I don't understand. And I know, and I'm saying this because Reverend Cuz's back when he was a teenager and stuff, their family used to do this. I don't understand the whole gifting of underwear thing. I don't. Okay, I can imagine me as a kid, and I'm getting a pair. And of course, back in the day, as a kid, it was briefs were still in vogue. So you're getting a big bag of Fruit of the Loom briefs. It's like
I still wear briefs.
Thanks,
just in different colors.
Yeah,
no whiteys.
He's fashionable.
I don't wear like boxers or even the boxer briefs because they don't
protect your.
They don't.
You like
structure the boys.
He
they
likes
don't support
firmness.
the boys. Yes.
But I don't,
Well, because how many times have you bought underwear for yourself?
When I got older, quite a bit.
Okay, when you get older, but as a teenager or a kid.
Well, when I will say this: when we needed them, that was considered like essential equipment, essential requirement.
Well,
so if I got holes in them, it's like, all right, we're going to the store and buying you some more.
Well, unless when you were a kid, and you got the underoos.
Yeah, well, that's true. You got the Scooby Doos and the what was popular back then, the Hair Bear bunch and
Hair Bear underwear. What was that?
Hey, the Super Harlem Globetrotters.
What was that? Just never.
Man, you're 8 years old and you looks like you got pubes already. No, that's my Super Harlem Globetrotters.
Dumbass.
I know.
All right.
Oh, unless you go commando.
Well, hey,
that happens sometimes.
Not if you got the boys. I'm not having them go everywhere. Okay.
So anyway,
bullshit Christmas gifts.
We'll continue on our list.
Yes. Number 1. What's with the gong?
I don't know. I was going to do the little ting, but maybe we'll need to add that on next time. So, hey, there we go.
Number 1, power tools. Okay, let me explain something to you people. All right, if you're married to one of us guys, you'll know that we don't do anything the rest of the year when it has to do with repairs. Actually, I do, but you don't know. But anyway, so what makes you think come Christmas time, you buy us a power drill, and all of a sudden we're inspired to go fix everything on the planet and build you that new entertainment center or whatever the hell? Ain't happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so all right. So if we're gonna flip that the other side, how about we just get you pots and pans for Christmas?
You know what? That's
because
happening.
you don't you don't set foot in that kitchen.
Oh.
My wife used to treat me like a god when we first got married.
Now what?
Three burnt offerings a day.
That's wrong. You're in trouble. But all right, now see, I can see. Okay, now I'll say this: if you specifically ask, let's say if I'm like making something and I get sick and tired of using a screwdriver or something like that, it's like, man, I really would love to have a a cordless, screwdriver, whatever, one of those things, Black & Decker things or whatever like that. And you put it on your list, and I get it, I'm gonna be happy. But if I don't put it on my list, don't get me in a belt sander. Okay, what am I going to do with this? I know what you're going to be doing with it in the springtime. You're going to be going outside. You're going to be using it on that deck because there's too many splinters on there. I'll be like, you know what? That's where the pots and pans come in.
You know what? Once you take your pots and pans, go bang them splinters down. How about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Peloton.
Yeah, Peloton, yep.
That is... Don't get me started on that damn commercial. Peloton.
Well, it was
he's down there Christmas Day or Christmas morning.
Oh yeah, the guy, he's like, it's Christmas morning. Come on, for a 20-minute ride. Let's power up. And the little kid's standing there and he's all sweaty on the bike.
Oh yeah, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, exactly. Dad, isn't it time to get up for presents? You scared Santa off.
I could have had a couple more gifts, but you bought that freaking $6,000 piece of crap.
Right. and you got to pay $100 a month for the service of the guy on there.
Yeah, way to go, genius.
Anyway,
all right.
What do we got next?
We got Fitbit. Fitbit. Now I know what you're going to say. Fitbit. You're saying Fitbit is a nice thing. Okay, except for. Except for when you're actually monitoring your heart rate when you go to the all-you-can-eat buffet. Other than that, I don't know what you're going to...
Cheers! And the Reverend Cousin and I have been to plenty of all-you-can-eat buffets.
Got that right. Man, I've gone to a buffet and hit it so much I got the meat sweats.
Yes, and we've actually hit it so much. We've almost actually gotten kicked out. They were like, "You guys need to go. You've been here long enough. If you ate double the help. You ate double the servings."
Look, it says all you can eat. Yeah, but not forever.
Yes, it doesn't give you specified in time wise.
What was that one? Remember we went to that one, or we were somewhere and it said 2 hours.
Yeah, I can't remember.
2
what
hours
it was.
max.
It was like a 2 hour limit. Yep.
They're like 2 hours and
get out,
booting your
shove
ass
off.
out. That's kind of funny. But Fitbit. Okay, except in October when they had the little step competitions and stuff at work and stuff, we can do the Fitbit. Come on, man. Anyway, especially them damn things worth $100-some.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, my wife has one. She actually uses it, but I'm
talking
about everybody else.
Well, I actually got one last year. Never used it, and it's like all I want. Give me just a basic something like if I'm walking to count steps, and maybe it'll like give me a sound saying, "Boy, you're fat." Or something like that. I don't need a Fitbit.
Keep walking, you fat bastard.
I don't need a Fitbit to sit there and connect to my smartphone and connect to my programs and then sit there. Oh, we're keeping track of all the. I don't need all that shit.
And it's monitoring my sleep pattern.
And the next thing you know, you're being hacked into. Which I'm going to get to that at the end of this because there was something funny I watched on the news today. But
all right,
yeah.
Candles. Sorry,
go ahead.
Candles. What the frick? Let me tell you something. Now, if you get like a Yankee Candle one that's really good,
right,
and lasts long. So my wife's, like I said, my wife's a school teacher, and God bless her little hearts. The little kids always give her these cheap ass freaking candles, and for Christmas and stuff, and we'd have like freaking a cabinet full of them, and they smell like like one smells like Brute and. I forget the name of it. It's some kind of scent, but
Brewed
it smells
by
like
Fabergé.
Yeah, it smells like
old English cologne.
High karate, and it's horrible. But but when you get to these old nasty, and let me tell you something about candles and stuff. They get these little candle packs with a bunch. A lot of times those are re-gifts. Just letting you know that.
Yes. There's something laying around the drawer, and the mom and dad are sitting there. They're like, "Oh, let's send these back out."
This came from Heckinger.
Yeah, Heckinger. Oh,
Heckinger was gone 20 years ago.
Hey, honey, pull the Montgomery Ward price tag off of that. Now, even though they still have a Montgomery Ward that's an online store, but they don't have price tags on their shit anymore. I'm just saying.
Anyway, yeah. So cheap ass candles. So going into smelly cologne gift packs. Now, let me tell you something. When you get these cologne gift, now usually when somebody gives you a cologne gift pack, they don't give you the good cologne.
Right.
Like I wear cool water.
Ooh, cool water.
Cool water. Right? Now
Where's that pool water?
It's poo water. I just sprinkle a little bit of poo water on me, a little bit of bleach and stuff. Anyway, but so I don't get like cool water or you get stuff like Stetson, like Brute,
Stetson,
Old Spice.
Well, yeah, because they go to like CVS or Walgreens and get
I don't know. Skin Brazier.
And the bad part is, okay, so if they give it to you, but then you know what they did is they waited till the day after, they waited till Thursday, the day after Christmas, when that stuff's 50% off. They buy it and then they store it in the basement. I'll give this to somebody as a gift next year. So they spent like $2 on it. Here you go. And then look, it
Or
has a soap on a rope.
Man, you need that for when you go to prison. Oh.
Anyhow.
What is that, Wendy? What was your favorite gift that you got this year?
Oh.
Favorite gift I got? Just the love and respect of my family.
Oh, my.
I didn't get anything. The love and respect of my wife.
Isn't that nice?
And kids.
Isn't that nice? Just being with family. Oh my!
All right.
Now I will say this.
Yes.
I will say this, but and real quick about the cologne gift packs. Some of them, if they're because I know like Polo has some. Like if you go to Macy's, they like Nautica will have some and stuff like that. But this is my thing. How many of it do you actually use? I will not use. I have a certain soap or bath wash or whatever, or body wash I use. I'm not going to get the Ralph Lauren Polo collection, use Polo soap, smelling soap, Polo aftershave, and then Polo cologne. I mean, you want to talk about like overkill.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, just stick with just the cologne.
I have all kind of different scents, but
Yes.
I actually have a lot of scents on my body.
But you have no sense in your head.
But I actually do. My soap is actually Dr. Squatch, which is like natural soap. It's bar soap. I get that. And then I have beard oil that I use. It has its own scent. Then I have beard conditioner or beard butter.
Beard butter.
More better butter.
More better
And
butter.
And then I have a little bit of aftershave after I shave my head and a little bit of my face. And then I got deodorant.
You have multiple spells. Yes.
I got multiple smells. Oh, and I don't really use it. I do have some sack saver too.
Oh.
It's for down under.
That's enough of that.
Ooh. Mm. And let me tell you something. It is formulated for your boys. Because don't be splashing cologne on the boys.
Alcohol. Anything that alcohol based is not a good idea.
No, because then that's exactly what it's like.
No!
Okay. All right. Scratch offs. Oh, sorry, we don't know. Scratch offs.
That's all right.
Now that's obviously if you won the $10,000, you would think it's an excellent prize, which normally most people don't.
Right.
But it's like, okay, you really didn't put much thought into just getting a big old handful of scratch offs.
Right.
So, or except them rat bastards do you ever see like videos where they have those joke ones?
Oh, the joke that there's nothing on there.
It says you won $10,000.
Right.
And then they read the fine print. It says go to your mama's house or something like that to get it or something like that. But the people see it and they're like $10,000 and they're like half.
Right.
They're losing their mind.
I can see them going to like the liquor store, going to like Sheets or whatever, going to the store. It's like, I want to turn this in. I don't think that came from here.
That's a joke. That's almost as big as joke. That's almost as big of a joke as you. Yeah, scratch offs. All right, next. Exercise equipment.
Which was brought up already with our Peloton.
Yeah, come on, people. Come on. All right. And I'm there too. I went and got a that thing over there. I don't use it. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest.
What
shall we?
Well, it's funny. It's I watched the show and they said if anybody ever wanted a good price, on a Nordic track or even a Peloton or whatever, home gym, workout equipment, stationary bike or whatever, wait till about 1 to 2 weeks after Christmas and look on eBay. All those or what is that? What's the one you use? Let Go.
Let Go.
Yep. And see how many of those stationary bikes, exercise equipment is actually put up on sale.
But just be honest. Let's be honest with each other here. don't buy it because you know what's going to happen.
Right.
Especially if it's like a elliptical or something that's going to turn into a coat rack.
Right.
A drying rack for.
It's going to sit there.
It's just not going to happen. Come
Yes.
on, man. Let's just be honest.
Yes.
All right. Anyway,
It looks good to have. You can brag to your neighbors or your friends about it. Look what I got. Look what I got. They're like, well, I can tell you use it a lot by the 2 inches of dust that's on the screen.
and I tell you what, don't come to me and tell me, I got this Peloton because I'll just look at you like you're a freaking moron.
Yes.
Stupid. Anyway, last I have on the list is go ahead, hit it.
This or this?
That one. Jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. About jewelry. All right. For jewelry is like, okay, so you get a little ring, whatever, and that's freaking a couple grand. What is that? Status symbol or some bull crap? Let me tell you something. It's like we said on this show before. You get ready to get married, you get a little old band, gold band, and then until you put some work in.
Right.
If you put some work in and you've earned that big old rock, then I'll get you the big old diamond.
Yeah. What was that commercial that we saw during the Christmas time? It was for I can't remember what's the jewelry store. Jared. Yeah, it was Jared's. And the guy said, "I just and they had the guy singing in the background, or he's with his girlfriend at the restaurant, and it has like the three dudes are singing. It's like I haven't known you for very long, but here's like and he gives her this nice little
diamond necklace. And he's like, I would just want to see, let's just see where this goes.
Wrong.
Dumbass.
You know where it's going to go.
Yeah. She's going to go right to the you know where that's going to go? Right to the pawn shop.
Right.
Moron. As soon as she breaks up with you. Because you know what? Because you're moving too damn fast and you're buying her jewelry. She'll take it.
Right.
But you're buying her jewelry after like a couple weeks.
Right.
What the hell's wrong with you people?
Burgundy wants to know.
Did you buy? I bought my wife a new diamond ring not for this Christmas, but when was it? 25th anniversary, I think. I can't remember. My wife's watching. I think it was 25th anniversary. Anyway, I bought her the ring, and guess where that ring is?
Where's that?
It's in a jewelry box.
Well, at least I ain't lost.
Well, no, it's not lost, but she doesn't wear it. Well, so it's like,
what's for special occasions, and such. You just don't wear it out to McDonald's and stuff, really. But then again,
all right, whatever. I have one of the groove ring, silicone rings.
And then again,
actually, that's what she wears now. I got her a groove ring.
You hear these stories. They're like, oh, you wear your ring. Make sure you wear your ring if you go out to the club or go to a bar or someplace like that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know what people are saying or what the myth is, but you put on a ring, okay, and you're with the girls, and you're at the bar. Guess what? You might as well put a sign on you saying, "I'm looking to cheat," because guys go swarming up to you. You think that ring keeps guys away? Oh, hell no. It actually attracts. Oh, and the situation is reversed too. Guys that wear their wedding bands or whatever in there, and the girls are like, "Hey, you know why?" Because there's no long-term commitment there. They might be thinking it's a little, just a little 24-hour, and that's it.
What was that?
A little bit of the big. That's what happens when you get home. That's what happens when you get home.
Yeah, it's just like I told. So we had this. I think I told this before, but it just cracks me up. So we went. This was a long time ago.
A long time.
So we went to a bachelor party at a strip club, and like I told my wife where I was going. Blah blah blah. She knew I wasn't gonna be messing with these skanks. But anyway, so we had one guy that didn't say to his wife where we were going.
Oh yeah.
So he came.
Now I remember.
He comes home with glitter and candle wax on his shirt. Now he had to explain to his wife where that came from.
That would probably be a hard one to do. We were doing crafts. The guys that we were doing crafts, and they had some glitter art.
Glitter art. We were doing glitter art. Matter of fact, we were helping a Girl Scout troop out. We were good, and we were doing Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, Christmas. There you go.
We were doing Christmas ornaments down at the old folks' home. That's what we were on.
With glitter and candle wax.
Oh my god!
It's smelling like Christian Dior perfume.
Oh yeah, It was. He smelled like perfume, ass, and whatever else.
I remember him. I wonder if he ever watches this show.
Probably not.
I doubt it. But anyway, somebody can relay that story.
Yeah, Burgundy's like, no, this was a long time
ago.
Long before I found the Lord. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm talking about a long time ago.
Yes. Way back
20-some.
Yeah, that was back in our clubbing days from the 20s to 30s and somewhere in between. Anyhow.
Coming right out of the military where
exactly.
We didn't have half a brain.
Yeah, we kind of continued our little our party ways that we were experiencing in the military and continued them on into our civilian life.
It wasn't good.
Yes.
It was not good.
Yes. It was fun. Some of it was fun, but it was better left in the past.
Yeah. All right, so
one last thing.
Oh.
One last gift.
Oh.
And I saw this. Ring doorbells. Okay. I actually saw it on the show this morning. I guess Ring doorbells proved to be extremely popular this Christmas. Like the new Ring 2 or whatever. I guess that's the new version or whatever. And it was on sale and yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were saying that Amazon was getting flooded with complaints and emails and stuff like that. And the reason why is because it appears that not only did these people get the Ring doorbell that, has the camera and stuff like that, well, I guess a lot of hackers realized that these people were getting Ring doorbells and their doorbells were being hacked into. One person in particular, I believe, the hacker was setting the doorbell off basically all night long. It was like he'd go trick where it's like ding dong, and he'd look out there and he's like, "There's nobody out there." Okay, maybe ding dong,
son of a bitch. No,
but they were also, they were saying that the cameras were being shut off, or there was all kinds of stuff. So they're bitching at Amazon, and it's like, I can see Amazon. We just sell this shit,
dumbass. But that's kind of funny. But it wasn't like the funny. Like remember we did was the last show before.
But with the camera, with the security camera in the house, in the girl's bedroom. Yeah, that's scary, creepy, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, that's one where you find the dude and you whoop his ass.
Right.
That is an ass whooping. Oh, he really didn't do anything. He didn't. No. When you take the fear in somebody's house, that's when I give you the leave.
Yeah.
Blow your damn legs off, you asshole.
So, if anybody out there watching got a Ring doorbell, you better make sure, real quick note, this is the simplest way until you can read more on it and people need to read their instructions or whatever. Run it through your wireless router. That is, make sure your wireless router is secure and has a firewall up, because basically when you do that, it also protects the doorbell. So don't just put the damn thing up and connect it. Oh, I'm going to look at it with my smartphone, my new iPhone 11 Pro SSC, whatever that I got that I spent $3,000 on.
Don't be hating.
I'm not the one you got.
Don't be drinking that haterade.
I know. But it could be Samsung too. It could be the new Samsung Galaxy 20.
More likely it would be the Samsung gets hacked.
Something like that.
Apple.
Anyway, so just watch your doorbells.
Ding dong. Hey, look, we didn't have that. If I known, I would have put that on.
I know.
There.
I thought.
All right, so we're looking at. Dude, we got 10 minutes left.
All right, that's all right. Which one? What are we?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We got a. Well, I definitely want to do the last one.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, yeah, no. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do the last two real quick. Let's skip the.
Okay.
Let's skip the this one. We maybe can add that next week. Let's
Okay.
go right to the slide. Because I love this next story.
So
Wait to hear this one, everybody.
we're in China.
You'll go to a gym, fat boy.
Are you going to exercise? You climb Great Wall.
Oh, yes, climb Great Wall. The whole thing.
So apparently, a gym goer in China decided to have a few drinks. And then, I guess, for whatever freaking reason, decided, you know what?
It's time to work out.
It would be a good thing to let me go work out at the gym. So he rolls up in there drunk. Now there's a whole little video on this where he first goes over to the bench and he starts to bench without any spotter and he drops the barbell on his chest. And then he couldn't get it off. So he rolls it off, and then whatever he gets out, he rolls it. Whatever he gets out from underneath the damn the dumbbell, barbell. Okay, and then I guess with the exertion that he. So then with the exertion, I guess, to try to push that bar off, what you're seeing right here in this picture is after he got the benches. The bench is right way over there. And so he got off the bench and walked like 2 steps, and that's what you said. And so let me tell you something. I don't know why these people do this crazy shit in China. Because the freaking Chinese, like police and stuff, man, they're nuts.
Right.
I mean, they'll give you a damn wood shampoo or a drop of a hat.
Well, that's why, because they're so afraid, or they work them like, they're so afraid and stuff. So he go out and got themselves some, I don't know, what kind of alcohol they drink in China, sake, maybe a version of sake or whatever like that, or soju.
So he passed. So he passed out, and then he stands up and he walks away, and then he collapsed on the floor. So it doesn't say.
Oh, that hurt my head. Oh, that bar very heavy.
You get this barbell off of my chest. I can't breathe.
Oh, it's almost like I got kicking chest by kangaroo.
or got hit with a brick. So, people, drinking and weightlifting does not mix.
They don't. It's like oil and water. Just don't.
If you're gonna go drink and you want to do some activity, go drink and then go to like a little gym and then do the vault horse or something. What does that have to do with the vault horse?
Dude, you're talking about the vault horse where you run up to it?
Yeah. What was the stretch thing?
I don't know what the stretch thing was, but I could have done though. You fall smack dab right in the middle.
First of all, you wouldn't make it to the vault horse,
right?
But then if you got back, up, and then you hit the vault,
okay. I know. Burgundy brings up a good one: swimming.
No. Well, then at least you're puking in the pool.
Yeah, or you pass out and there you go.
Then you're swimming in it.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, sucking in the chunks.
Ew.
Ah!
Ew. Ugh.
Oh my goodness!
Make me barf.
Oh, anyway, so yeah, if you're gonna do some kind of exercise,
Why? I'm sorry. The numerous
do polo.
Yeah, do polo. Yeah, do polo.
Trampled by the
or try and go out and do some ice hockey.
Ooh.
But out of all the many, no, well, not many. Back in the day, back in the olden days, times where I've gotten myself a little inebriated.
Let's say that it ain't so.
The last thing on my mind was doing any type of aerobic activity whatsoever unless I was chasing after somebody or I was running away from somebody.
Right. No aerobic activity, but plenty of this.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Watch that guardrail.
You had to bring that up?
I did.
I know.
So,
Guardrail.
anyway, don't drink and drive. Don't drink and do nothing. Just drink and sit your happy ass at home.
there is a lot of pressure on our brethren over in China. So he's probably feeling the pressure. He was showing off for the affections of his mistress or not his mistress, but his lady friend. And
What are you talking about? They're all 12 over there working in those
the sweatshops.
Yeah.
I know. Terrible.
That is terrible.
Anyhow,
right. So move.
That's our public service announcement for today, right
Yeah.
here. Lay off the liquor.
Yeah,
you go to the
drinking
gym.
and anything else doesn't work.
No.
Especially not.
Drink, have fun, go
Especially
home,
not
and pass.
weightlifting.
Yep, and pass out. Watch TV or something.
Oh, dude, could you imagine if he was doing
Sex.
could you imagine if he was drunk and did squats? He'd probably puke, crap, and pee on himself.
And then rip his pants.
And then rip his pants. And then drop the bar on his head. Jeez.
Oh, that would be fun. That's funny. Wonder if anybody out there has tried that. Doing squats while
While you're drunk?
drunk.
That would be really dangerous. Don't do that.
Yes, don't do that. We don't recommend you do. No. Leave that to the hand of professionals.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh.
What's this?
There we go.
Is this another public service announcement?
Well, kind of.
Okay.
So, apparently, one of the new causes that the ACLU is taking up and is fighting for is ACLU is calling for tampons to be in men's restrooms in order to achieve menstrual equality. Okay. So last time I was in biology class, correct me if I'm wrong.
It's been a while. It's been a while, so we don't know.
I could be wrong.
It's been about 30, 40 years.
Right. But last time I checked, men didn't menstruate.
I think they're starting to.
Some of the ones I've seen nowadays, yes.
I think some are starting to, but anyhow.
So I don't know what menstrual equality really is. I'm a little bit
perplexed?
perplexed.
Confused?
Yes. So the American Civil Liberties Union, who they have at times have done some decent stuff for people. A lot of times they do just some crazy whacked out crap.
Their meter goes like from like this. They're just like
Yeah, they go from one. Yeah.
It's like all over the place.
So they're calling for men's restrooms to include tampons in order to prevent discrimination. Oh, here we go. Pay attention. In order to prevent discrimination against every person who menstruates. Menstruates. That's what actually it is. Menstruates. I'm sorry. Everyone who menstruates.
Okay.
Which, to my knowledge, is women. Because we don't have a uterus.
That's sexist.
Oh, my bad.
Because now you're putting people in boxes.
Oh, I didn't mean to put it in the box.
We don't. We are a fluid,
you know,
non-sexual.
because you know what? It is the inalienable right of every man
or woman
to rid himself
or herself.
Oh. Why do you keep going on about women, Tex?
Because I want to be one.
You want to be a woman,
That's right. I want to be a woman.
but you can't be a woman.
Don't oppress me. I want to have babies.
No, you can't have babies. You don't have a womb. Where's the fetus going to gestate? You're going to keep it in a box? It's a little Monty Python there for you.
Little Life of Brian.
But so the thing is, guys can't menstruate, whatever you call it. I call it menstruate. We can't have a period. So I don't know what the hell this. Now, obviously, I understand that there's going to be some argument that they're going to talk about as far as we call them transgenders or whatever. A woman who wants to be a dude, but she still has the women. You know, she wants to use the men's bathroom. And still has the women's equipment. This, that, and the other. But the point of the matter is, okay. Now, one would think you'd keep. Well, I guess if you're going for a dude, you wouldn't have a purse.
Well, yeah.
You put it in your back pocket or something. I don't know.
Well, nowadays,
keep it in your wallet.
Well, nowadays everybody carries around backpacks and stuff anyway. But just their backpacks or carry-alls or whatever. I don't know what they call. Just stick it in that. I mean, my.
But it's
what a waste.
While free menstrual products are not uniformly provided in women's restrooms, they are almost never available in men's restrooms, even for pay, the group said. Yeah, I wonder why. Because men don't freaking have periods, you asshole. Go back to biology class. And that's another thing. Look, let me tell you something. Regardless of whether you're a dude or a girl and you want to be other order, it's fine. If you feel that way, that's fine. But the point of the matter is, you're still a dude or you're still a woman, because that's biologically, that's what you are.
Until you are on the operating table and the surgeon goes, snip, snip, or he goes, and you're still got one plumbing or the other.
But even if you go for the dude, right, or if you go for a woman or from a dude to a woman,
right, you ain't gonna
and he cuts his penis, you're still not gonna have a uterus and a freaking ovaries and anything else.
No, they can make they actually can make a if there's any kids in the room, you might want to close their ears. When they do operations like that, they can actually make a vagina and stuff.
Yeah, I know they can make a vagina, but they can't make a uterus.
You're not making a uterus. You're not going to menstruate. You're not going to have a will.
What do they use, like an old catcher's mitt?
A first baseman's glove.
But the point is,
right.
it doesn't change. And here's the thing. This has always been my thing. Let me tell you my thing. You can do whatever you want, okay? If you're a dude, want to be a girl, fine. If you're a girl, want to be a dude, fine. I don't care what you do, okay? It's none of my damn business. But the point is when you enforce it on me, that number one, I have to go against everything that biology has taught us, and I got to call you he when you're a she. Okay, that infringes on my rights of free speech. I'm not doing it. Number two, if you're like a dude, like a grown ass man, and you want to go into a women's bathroom with all the, and I understand it doesn't happen all the time. Don't give me no bullshit. But when you're in there with little 8-year-old girls, this, that, and the other, I got a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So again, if it was just you and you had a transgender bathroom or whatever where you could go by yourself or whatever,
which I'm
more power to you.
I'm even around here. Okay, so this is another thing I want to hear. Even around here in the Hucklebuck town of Frederick, and even the further Hucklebuck town of Hagerstown, most of the stores have three bathrooms. You have the men, women, and then you have the third, which is either family or you actually have the symbol up now for the
unisex.
Yeah, unisex bathroom. So I don't want to hear this. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing this whole thing. It's okay, if you're on, whatever, go into that. Oh, but as soon as I go in there, you're putting me you put yourself in a box. You want to be put in a box by advertising what you're going through. It's like if you didn't want to, you'd keep your mouth shut. Okay, if you somewhat look like a woman and you go in the woman's bathroom, you're going into a stall. If you're a woman and you're a guy, you're not going to be standing up at the urinal trying to go to the bathroom. It's not going to work. Right, you're going to go into the stall, but don't make a big scene about it. Hey everybody, I just want to let you know that I was born a female, but I'm binary fluid, and today I feel like a male, so I'm going into the male bathroom.
Yes.
Okay.
In your face.
Who cares? Shut up.
Yeah, nobody gives a rat's ass. And while we're on the subject, just real quick, and again, I don't have a problem with if you're gay, this and the other, okay, whatever. But this whole coming out thing, I mean, do whatever the hell you want. It's none of my damn business. Why you need to come out here and have a whole show about, okay, if you're gay, fine. More power to you. You know, what I don't go in and tell you about my heterosexual escapades. You know what? I'm heterosexual.
Oh, you are?
I love women. Kiss my ass. I mean, just. So.
But first off, to me, what a waste of money. Okay, this is an absolute waste of money, waste of time. It's a publicity stunt by whomever, because the ACLU didn't do this on their own. Basically, somebody filed a suit. Basically, somebody filed this thing with the ACLU, and somebody in the ACLU took up the mantle and like, where's this going to take this and go? It's all publicity stunt. It's bullshit. Do they have condom machines? Well, I don't know. They might be. I was going to say they have condom machines in the women's bathroom.
I've never been to women's bathrooms, so I don't know.
But can you imagine a guy with his girlfriend, and she's like, I left my stuff at home. Can you do me a favor, hon? Before you come out of your bathroom, can you purchase me a tampon, please? Can you imagine your girlfriend asking you to buy a tampon? It's in the men's room. Okay, honey, sure, all right.
I guess, whatever.
And this thing's probably okay. I'm going to tell you right now, for guys, girls out there, just imagine these tampons are probably made by the same company that makes the toilet paper that's in these public restrooms, okay? These toilet paper is like one step away from sandpaper. So, that being said, if you want that tampon that's made by this sandpaper company and you want to utilize it, knock yourself out. Thank you, honey. Let me go. Yeah!
Oh! Okay, so Burgundy says they do have condoms in the girls' room.
Well, that actually kind of makes a little sense, just in case the guy's playing stupid. He's like, hey, honey, I don't have one. She'd be like, I got one right here. I just got out the damn machine.
Yeah,
damn
dumbass.
Damn it.
Not getting pregnant.
Yes. So that actually kind of makes sense.
So the ACLU, hi, Miss Vivian. Hope you're doing better with your rotator cuff surgery. Prayers.
Yes.
With you in fast recovery. Well, back to the tampons. But so the ACLU says men's restrooms are also less likely to have a place to dispose of these products conveniently, privately, and hygienically. Yeah, because we don't have periods, so we wouldn't even have the tampons in the bathroom, you dumbass.
And what are you going to do with them? I mean, well,
they don't have the little biohazard.
Somebody said that'd be good for nosebleeds.
Well, they are. Let's play softball. I hit a ball back on the catcher, and it boom busted his nose.
And somebody shoved the tampon up your nose.
They shoved tampons up his nose.
But that thing would like.
Yeah, he was looking like Shrek when after his nose. Which actually was the exact same game that I ended up breaking my ankle. Oh, and he and I were actually in the emergency room together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was funny. I was like, dude, I'm sorry about that, man. He's like, no problem. Anyway, so the left-leaning legal group ACLU argued that it wasn't a full or accurate portrayal to say that women are the only ones who menstruate, get pregnant, or breastfeed.
Oh, Wrong button.
What?
Now,
Women aren't the only ones who menstruate, get pregnant, or breastfeed?
now,
Really?
I know people. All right, never mind.
Stupid.
Oh my. I'm at a loss. I was actually going to say something, but no. I'd really. We
Take it south?
Yeah, we're like below the gutter level, below the sewer level. I'd actually be the silt that's underneath the sewer.
So
But it's so my God.
it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It wasn't a full or accurate portrayal to say that women are the only ones who miss. Again, I understand they're probably, trying to infer of the transgender people or whatever else. Okay, but you know what? Still, okay. But if you have a period, then you're not a dude.
Right.
You might feel like you're like a dude, or you even might dress like a dude, but you're not a dude if you have a period.
And not only that, but men will never have any idea. I don't care if a man that went to be a woman, went back to being a man, went back to being a non-binary, alternate, whatever.
Pansexual, gender fluid,
They're never
something.
They're never going to understand, and they're never going to experience it. They're never going to know what it's like to be pregnant until they ever, which I'm sure they're probably working on, until they ever do a womb transplant. Okay, where they actually can transplant a womb and put it in somebody else.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna happen.
They have to take all the plumbing too.
Oh, exactly.
Fallopian tube, but then then our hormones don't act the same.
Exactly. It's not gonna happen, people. The guys will never experience that. Guys won't. So as much as you want to try and
and I can tell you, if men could breastfeed, we would never come out the damn house. But seriously, it's stupid. I understand they're trying, like I said, they're trying to do the whole transgender thing. It doesn't matter what you want to identify as because you're not that. Okay, if you're a chick and you got a uterus and stuff, which is the only way you're gonna menstruate, right? I don't care if you feel like you're like a dude. If you have that, that's biologically what you are.
Right. I don't know.
It's
so just
it is stupid. And so the whole part of this is what a joke this is the fact that ACLU wants to actually take this on and actually take it on as a lawsuit to fight this in court.
Did you say where this was happening at what state?
It did not.
I want to say it's either California.
Oh, I guarantee it's California.
Yeah, California or Washington.
California, Washington, Oregon, possibly Minnesota.
Yeah, somewhere around. But I would bet if I was a betting man, I'd bet you it was somewhere around the West.
Yeah, the West Coast. But it's just so stupid. And I mean, now here's the thing. Another thing about this. So whoever they go after, let's just say it's municipality. Let's just say it's let's say Los Angeles County. I'm just going to throw that out. So then Los Angeles County either is going to have to one of two things. They're either going to have to fight it and say, well, no, we're not doing that, which they got to spend money on, or they're gonna acquiesce, and then they're gonna say, okay, then they're gonna spend the money to put tampon machines in all the guys' bathrooms.
Right.
Either way, like Tex said, either way they're gonna have to spend. It's a waste of freaking money, and it's stupid.
Give them to the homeless.
What, tampons?
Just give them. You're gonna have more homeless.
You know what? Give them. Maybe they can soak up some of that grease on that head with it. It's I don't know. It's funny. It's the stupid. It would be funny if it wasn't so stupid. Right. And the simple fact that these people, yes, are going and spending money to fight this.
I know they think it's so serious. They're taking it so serious, and it's so absolutely nonsense. I'm going to sit there and say they ought to have vending machines in all men's room that have all kinds of other stuff. I have a list. I'll come up with a list. If they're going to put that in there, yep.
Gimp suits.
Exactly. I'm telling you, we could be... We could be like Japan. I tell you what, if anybody out there has ever been over to Japan, they've got some wild ass shit they put in vending machines.
So the one thing that you said that just blew my mind.
What's
I
that?
mean, I understand they have toys and stuff, but the fact that they have vending machines that have used panties.
Yes.
What? WTF? And so a dude going around with a pair of panties on his face sniffing them. You're gonna tell me that is normal society?
They're kinky. They're weird. They're weird.
And don't tell me
And
don't tell me that they're more open to sexuality. That ain't sexuality. That's just you got something going on up here.
Yeah, and not only that, but you have no idea who or what was actually wearing those.
Thank you. That is a couple sandwiches shy of a picnic basket.
Yes. So,
Japan.
I know.
They're nice people, but they're some freaks. They're some damn freaks.
They're a little, yeah. You know what? What's funny is they're very meek, very humble and stuff when you see them out in public. But I guess once they get home behind closed doors, oops,
nope.
And then they pull out the little.
All right.
So,
leave you with that.
Yes, we'll leave you that picture in your head.
Okay.
Okay, we can remove the feminine hygiene products.
Oh, you don't want to keep that? You want to keep the tampons up there? Okay.
Or the maxi pads and the mini pads or whatever, the shield, the dress,
the body shape,
the dress shields,
body shapers.
Yes.
Anyway, so that is our show for our last show of 2019.
Yes.
Happy New Year!
Shut up.
Shut up. Bitch. No, we don't mean that.
Burgundy's got nipple clamp. Burgundy,
Whoa.
what you got going on, girl?
Whoa.
That going.
Hey, I like.
She's a little. Okay. So anyway, last show of 2019. Come 2020. So like we said, we're in our partial new studio. New studio is going to be finished for the next couple weeks, next week or two. We're also going to have, since it's a new year, we'll have a new intro with a new song. We're going to, text suggested, I think we're going to put because we're really not selling any merchandise hardly. So we're going to put that and we're going to attach that to our Facebook page and see if we get going that way. Also, we're looking into actually taking phone calls. So actually have a call-in show. And that's probably something we're going to do in 2020.
Yes.
I know we keep talking about how we want to get out on the street and stuff, do kind of like a mobile type thing.
It's a little harder than we expected it to be.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a little
way
bit of
harder.
a pain in the ass. And the coordination of it.
It's either that, and plus people just don't want our kind of
show.
Out there in the middle of the road or the street because we offend. Not that we give a crap.
Yes.
So I'd like to knock the hell out of a couple of these jackass people out
Yes.
here. But anyway, so so I think that is basically what we have for. We're gonna try to get again. I keep talking about we're gonna try to get some other people in here. We're gonna try to get some more. Some more, more guests. We could do like some more tastings and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna call. So we're gonna so when we get this phone call set up and working, so we might do, and we'll see how it goes. But we want to do like a show every once in a while where we don't. Well, we'll maybe have a backup agenda, but
you all get to tell. You all get to tell us what we're going to talk about.
Right. We won't have any agenda. You guys come up with the agenda, and that's what we'll talk about. We'll talk to you on the phone a little bit.
Yep.
And
if we don't like it, we'll just hang up.
Yeah, we'll hang up on you. But anyway, so that's it. So I'm kind of excited about doing the call thing because I just don't know where that's going to go. And
It's a new year, new possibilities of stuff.
yes,
I know we've made a lot of promises last year. We got some done.
we got some done.
We did our beach show last year, which was a rousing success with Easy E, Evil Ed,
and
hopefully we can
Miss S.
Yeah, with Miss S. Hopefully
So-
hopefully before another year passes, we can get them back on the show again.
Because they were, there was a lot of requests for them to come back. So
Yes.
we'll see if we can do that. And I think
because we've been promising about the doing the beer testing or whatever. We're still planning on doing that. We're just it's the holidays kind of things are happening or whatever. So, but stay tuned.
Yeah.
That will be happening. Because not just because of the Reverend Cuz, but because of Deacon Tex, if depending on how much beer we're tasting, Deacon Tex might actually have to stay here down there in the studio. Because Deacon Tex don't do what he used to do. Deacon Tex ain't going anywhere near his
we got
car.
an extra room.
So anyway,
So
stay
got
tuned.
that. What's else? Oh, also I have 2 books coming out. They should be out in the next couple weeks. That are narrated. Once I get the confirmation that they're actually coming out, I'll let you guys know, and you can go on Audible and download it, buy it if you want. And I'm looking at doing a 3rd one here pretty soon. And I guess that's all we got right now.
I think that's it.
I think. So, anyway, like we said, last show of 2019, we want to thank everybody, especially our loyal
Listeners and
loyal
viewers.
listeners and viewers for sticking with us through. And like you said, we're getting ready to chuck into our third year.
First year, 1 year that we did podcast, 2 years going for the video.
Yes, and yes. So Burgundy wants to know. I'll let you know the books once they get ready to kick out. We'll put a link on our website that you guys can download. It's I'm just narrating books for Audible, for Amazon Audible. So that's what it is. It's not, we didn't write a book.
No.
Although we got to write one, man. The stories we could tell.
Yes, the stories we could tell.
Whew.
It'll blow your mind. They'd be
Something.
made into movies like that.
I don't know about all that, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh, look, Ann joined us at the end.
There you go.
Hello, Ann.
But like we said, last show, 2019.
Yep.
Thank you guys for sticking with us and shut up. and being with us, and especially for supporting us, because a lot of times on Facebook. So anyway, if we can just get our freaking YouTube stuff cranked over, man, we are just bombing on YouTube.
Yeah, we need to.
We get
there's something going on.
no views at all. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
We need to get going on YouTube. But anyway, we'll figure that out.
So that's all I got for my announcement.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Anything else?
Well, it's the last show. We had to throw all that out there.
No, absolutely. So that being
Damn.
said, I can hear your wife. I was watching the show. And
Yeah, you guys were just going on and on and on.
so that being said, Happy New Year, everybody. God bless. We'll see you this coming Saturday. Until then, be nice to everybody. Love you. Love everybody out there.
Don't
Vivian,
get drunk and don't get arrested because
Burgundy, and
we're not bailing you out.
sorry.
Watch it.
Happy New Year.
Chinese
to
New Year.
Everybody. What is animal this year?
It's a rat.
Is it rat?
It's rat.
Oh,
rat bastard.
Rat bastard. Bye, everybody.
Love y'all.
Happy New Year.